Hello Leos and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for January the 16th through to the 31st. So it is a general, there's George the rooster. It is a general reading, Leos, so it may or may not resonate. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does resonate, there is an extended reading where a lot of you already know we delve into the future, the beyond. So the link is in the description box below. I'd love it if you come over to that because we always get more information. It's a richer foundation of energy. So what is coming up for lovely Leos? Let's see. So the Page of Swords, get more information, crossed by the Five of Swords. Okay. The Ten of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. The Page of Wands. The Chariot. The Ace of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The Nine of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Wow, Leo. Okay. And at the bottom, we have the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. So you're sitting on a brilliant idea or a plan here that you haven't enacted yet, Leo, that there's so much exciting things, so many exciting things happening. There's success here coming through for you. There is the need to leave something behind, cut some ties with something in order to move forward. So I feel like this is maybe a plan or a new venture or something that you've had in the planning for a while. And perhaps you haven't started, perhaps you're just receiving news that you can start this, or you're upskilling, getting some more, learning some more information or some new skills that can help you move forward. You are crossed by the Five of Swords, so there is conflict around this, around some people might not want you to be doing this or might be blocking it somehow. There might be the spirit of competition that someone is trying to stop you from moving forward or getting these new skills or getting the information that you need. So, but you keep your ear to the wind. Keep your ear to the wind, Leo, because there's news coming and information coming for you around this opportunity that you have, because here it is in the recent past, the Page of Wands, lots of new ideas, lots of creativity coming through to you, a wonderful idea, but this is, feeling excited about this, but it's not necessarily starting it. So you haven't kind of or it's at the very, very early stages of something here. So I do feel like there's a little bit of, it feels like maybe a few things just blocking it right at this moment to start moving forward. But I just keep getting with that Page of Swords, listen, there's news coming, there's something coming, keep your ear to the ground, Leos. So in your conscious mind, we have the Ten of Swords, and this is wanting to bring about an ending or experiencing an ending of some sort where it's felt like it's final. It's felt like either the energy has just shifted and it's not there for you, it's not resonating anymore, or it's like you've got your bags packed. This reading is a bit like you've got your bags packed and ready to go, but you haven't quite left yet. So this Ten of Swords can be for some of you who are experiencing ill health associated with being in an energy that is not good for you as well. And if something is not resonating for you anymore, perhaps it served a purpose or for whatever reason, this Ten of Swords is definitely, George is agreeing, so I've got a bit of a tickly old throat, Leo. There is a new dawn here. The darkness is rising. The darkness is leaving. And so I'm just getting this urgency, this need, this sense that there's a push here, Leo, in your mind to want to step into that new dawn and not be experiencing the darkness. The thing with the Ten of Swords is that this is a process that you need to go through. This can be physical exhaustion. This can be mental exhaustion. It can be this can be ill health. It can come in all sorts of different ways. It can also just be wanting to end something. So yes, I feel like you're kind of transitioning. You're halfway between one thing and stepping into a new future. So it is seeming very promising here, Leo. But at the base of the reading, we have the Eight of Cups. I understand there could be some frustration experience here because things are not moving forward maybe as quickly as you like. But there is, like I said, I keep coming back to this Page of Swords. There's something there. Keep your ear out for something. There's some sort of information or news that's going to help you break free for whatever reason. But this Eight of Cups in the deep down section, the base of the reading, the deeper energy, it's saying, I actually feel like you have already turned your back on something. You know, it's interesting because this character's been fully stabbed in the back. This could have been around betrayal or just an energy of gossip, malicious rumor. It can be just turning away from that now, leaving something behind that has not been fulfilling you. And this can be, a situation that you might have lived with for a while. Perhaps it was a steady job that you had to deal with some horrible personalities, but you needed the money, you needed the income. We're not in the time at the moment where there is a lot of abundance for a lot of people. So perhaps you had to stick with a relationship there is this element of you stuck with something for a while because it did serve a purpose, but you did have to put up with a lot in order to stay with that energy. And this is you deep down making the decision to walk away. So whilst there is this exciting promise of success and the future and stability beyond, there is just a process that is needing to be gone through at this moment in time with this Eight of Cups. Something is missing, and in search of something that is more fulfilling for you, there is going to be, this is kind of experiencing this drive or this calling or this push, like I said, to move forward. So in the near future, we have the Chariot, which is a Cancerian energy, but it's donning your armor, going into battle, overcoming something, a conflict, something that has been dividing you, dividing the house, dividing aspects of your life, caught between two separate energies. So this is very much conflicts ending in victory, the Chariot card. It is really a determined energy coming through as well. There is also the need to protect yourself when you're going into battle, to actually fight for yourself. I think at this point, Leo, is what I'm getting is you're going to fight for this decision, fight to make the break, fight to actually get to where it is that you want. So it's like, okay, it's kind of like when your back's against the wall, it's like, I'm ready to fight. So the Chariot card is very, very positive, and I feel like there is victory associated with that, success associated with overcoming something here, overcoming this, feeling stuck in a situation that you felt, or an old cycle that you felt like you couldn't get out of. So there is a lot of positive energy moving forward. It is not moving particularly fast, though, I will say, because we have a lot of Taurian energy around at this moment, especially in this reading, and that is one step at a time, methodically. Now, you are presenting as the Ace of Pentacles. You are so ready for this. You're so ready for this new opportunity, for this change. A new path opens. This can be related to career for a lot of you as well, going into your own business, being your own boss, starting a new project, whatever it is. This is you taking it into your hands, into your own hands, and making money out of it as well. There's a huge opportunity here to make more money, and this combined with the King of Pentacles. There's the promise of stability here, Leo, with this. So it's like there's a few things that are just holding you to the past, holding you to a situation that has kind of already energetically ended, and you are freeing yourself from that, which is actually really positive. So yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful energy coming through. Now, the energy surrounding you is the Hierophant, and the first thing I got from this is your soul saying go, giving you support, giving you the go ahead, saying we, or whatever pronoun you want to give to the soul. The soul supports you, Leo. So there is a new law and order. You now hold the key. In fact, not even one key, but two keys. So the key to the future, there's actually what they're showing me is that you're being presented with two keys, the key to the past and the key to the future. And it's really your choice as to which one you want to choose here. There is wisdom and wise counsel around you, someone that can actually be giving you some very good advice. I do feel like there's some very strong support in terms of spiritual law. So this can be interpreted as whoever you see are up there in those higher realms being on your side, but there's stability here with this. There's institutions. This could be related to moving away from an institution or a big business of some sort and stepping out on your own for some of you as well. But it's reclaiming a new set of rules. It's reclaiming your own new set of rules. So it's interesting. Now, we have hopes and fears. We have the Nine of Swords. So understandably, this situation could be causing a lot of stress, worry, sleepless nights. It is fear. It's just fear. What they're showing me is it's an unreal fear. This is fear for the sake of worry. It's a big change stepping into this, absolutely. So it's normal for this to bring up a sense of fear with it. But they're actually saying there's nothing to worry about. There is nothing, there's nothing here that I can see that is fearful in this situation. Nothing presenting in this reading. So the outcome, another Taurian energy like the Hierophant, we have the King of Pentacles. And this is where the stability, this is where the money comes in. This could come in the form of a benefactor, a boss that's supportive of you. This can be you stepping into this energy yourself. Creating something, using this opportunity that you are presenting as the opportunist, someone that really wants to start something new, and then stepping in, taking that on, becoming the authority, being the one that is, this is a real money mindset. It's a very successful mindset I'm seeing here, Leo, of looking long term and going, working out ways. There's business plans, business structures, strategies. It's very much going, how am I going to package certain things so that I'm making money? How is this going to work? And it might be that you're getting some advice as well around this. But overall, the message they want to say is that it brings financial stability. This opportunity, this vision that you're working on has the potential to bring a lot of wealth and financial stability coming through for you. So it is beautiful energy, and I think there will be more clarity about how that comes about and how you can go about that. But like I said, in terms of the general energy, we have Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. And this is kind of saying there is a process of clearing out, of cleansing, of things coming up from the past to be removed, old ties, old severing energetic ties to things. And with that process comes this beautiful energy of rebirth, of being able to start again, be able to step into this new and to be released from something that has held you bound. So, and this can be very much old patterns, old people, old relationships. So yeah, it's really positive, Leo. There's this surge forward, but there's a purge and a surge at the same time. Let's see what animal spirit medicine is around, and 3 cards have come out for you. We have the snake, beautiful, the fish reversed, and the butterfly, beautiful. So look, these 3, the struggle, gosh. I'm actually getting that. Yeah, there's a sense that with these 3 cards together, there is a sense that the struggle is over, that you are now free to extricate yourself from the cocoon, from the limitations that have been holding you back, and that cycle has ended. And this is a hugely transformative time for you. So we'll look at these one by one. The snake. this is about this energy asks us to look at what it is that we've gained through difficult cycles and situations. And actually, this is the seeds that grow in the darkness deep within ourselves that turn into something beautiful that we may not have noticed and is ready now to come out into the light because a cycle has ended. So there is something magical, a unique gift or talent or idea that is coming and ready to be birthed into your life. The fish reversed is turn the struggle upside down. There is now the ability with this to actually look at how you've been making things harder for yourself when you can actually overcome things more easily now. So it's asking you to look at ways and solutions that you may not have seen before or may not have been open to. So opening to different solutions that you may not have thought of. So that's also a very beautiful, interesting card. And we have butterfly, beautiful butterfly, the spirit of air. And this card, when this energy comes out, it's really saying where, again, it's about limitations and freeing yourself from limitations. Where in your life, where in your life do you now want to fly? Do you now want to be free? This is the question that comes with the butterfly, because the energy is now that you have the ability to step into that freedom. So it's beautiful, very transformative energy, absolutely beautiful. So let's pull a fairy for you, Leo, and see what intuitive messages we get from the universe for Leo. She of the Cruac, beautiful. Feeling alive is what I got. Feeling alive, and that's because it's actually transforming conflicts in your life into showing me this fire of transformation, like the phoenix rising. So it's absolutely beautiful. Be open to receive blessings from the universe that are coming your way now, Leo. For it is your time to be free and shine. So very, very beautiful message coming through there for you, Leo. Absolutely beautiful. So just to finish it off, I'm going to pull a little charm for you. The elephant. Wow. Okay, so the elephant is a big creature. I just got the words, it's a long journey, a long and fulfilling journey, a spiritual journey. So this is something big that can fulfill you for a long time, sustain you for a long time. And it may be taking some big steps, but it's going to be worth it. So that's it, Leo. Look, it's such a positive reading. I can understand if some of you are struggling with getting something off the ground or struggling with finally ending something, but you will overcome that. And there is the promise of so much stability, and for this opportunity that's coming up for you to turn into something that's going to be very successful. So there is, like I said, a clearing out process still occurring here, but yeah, it's beautiful, and I feel like there's blessings and a lot of help from the other side for you, Leos. So thank you so much for joining me. This elephant they're just telling me that might have some significance for you personally. And I'm also being shown India. Or maybe it's Thailand, one or the other. But I know they do have those elephant festivals there. I don't know much about them, but that might be significant for some of you as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the deep read now. We're going to look at the future beyond and see what happens. I do feel like you are being encouraged forward here, Leo. We'll have a look at the next steps because it's all very methodically and planned, and it needs to be organised, and we need to... They're actually saying with this reading, they want to make sure that you've got your business plan in order. So they want you to be making money out of this. So we'll have a look at that in the deep read. And we'll get some more information. So I'd love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin a comment as well. But if you've enjoyed this reading, thank you so much for joining me, Leo. And please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. Or share, yeah, like I said, share if you think this might help somebody. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo. Bye.